Chris Palmer here, radio host of Live with CDP Sports Entertainment Show on WQE 99.1 FM. I'm in a happy Toronto Argonauts locker room at BMO Field after tonight's 39-25 win, and I have starting quarterback Nick Arbuckle with me, and I'm going to get Nick's thoughts on tonight's win over Calgary. Hey Nick, congratulations on a nice win coming on 5 days short notice.
Yeah, thank you. It was a total team effort. I mean, whenever your special teams and defense and offense scores touchdowns, you get a lot of takeaways, you get big returns, huge punts. I mean, you couldn't have more of a complete effort. It was phenomenal to be a part of.
What did the coaches say to you guys at halftime? You guys were only down by 8 points, but you only had 7 points. But second half, you guys seemed to be more effective with the ball. Was it the Grant return that kind of got you guys kick-started a little bit?
Yeah, you know, the return got us kick-started, and honestly, what we talked about in halftime was just kind of staying the course. You know, we knew we were getting some good production on offense. We weren't going 2 and out very often. We were getting first downs, putting together some drives, but you know, field position, we were backed up on a lot of our drives, you know, inside our own 30. So even a couple first downs was still barely getting us to midfield. And so we knew as long as we just stayed the course, our special teams was going to come through, our defense was going to come through. We were going to start changing how field position was going, and if we just kept doing what we were doing, we were going to end up with field goals and touchdowns and start getting points on the board. And so yeah, it was a great coaching, and we made some minor adjustments that we took advantage of with some big plays and just kept it rolling.
How difficult is it to face the same team twice in 5 days?
It's tough, but it's a lot tougher to face a different team in 5 days. You know, not that many things change from either opponent. There's always going to be a couple wrinkles, but at the end of the day, you know, we know each other. We're going in for round 2. You know, basically we go into the first game knowing it's a 2-round fight. You know, whatever plays you install, you don't get to. You know, they're coming up in the second match, and so you know, I think both of us fought hard on both sides of the sideline, and we just came up with the plays we needed to on all 3 phases of the game.
How big is the bye week?
Great. I think, you know, our bye week comes at a critical time. Whenever you can get a bye week right in the middle of the season, that's huge. You know, it's kind of like a reset, get our bodies right, get some of our guys from 6 game back healthy, hopefully, you know, and just keep things going and get ready and energized to go into the Labor Day and the last half of this season.
Nick, were there any sort of pregame jitters for your first? It's your first start in a little while, or you felt like, you know, this is something you were, because you had time to prepare for, you were ready right off?
No, it was fun. I didn't really have jitters. You always do a little bit because it's football and you love the game and you want to play well. But after the first play, kind of all that's out the window. This was an important one though, because my last start last year, week 2 of the season, was against Calgary. That was my last career start. I tore my oblique, tried to fight through it, and threw a pick, got pulled, and never played again in Ottawa. And you know, got to play here and there, but to have my first start again against the team that effectively I thought maybe ended my career, but didn't sign anywhere in free agency and stuff. So be able to have the opportunity here was huge, and you know, it's a great blessing to be out there.
I mean, I remember talking to you in training camp. You didn't know if you were even going to play this year. To get this win and an important win for your team, it must be like a cherry on top of the cake.
Yeah, and you know, it's just all about just staying with the process, and, you know, trusting in God's timing and you know, His plan for how my career is going to go. You know, whatever that may be. You know, I didn't know if I was just coming here, and maybe you know, my destiny was just to be a great mentor and coach on the sideline for Cam and helping him develop until Chad got back, or you know, getting the opportunity to finally play here. Just always being ready for whatever it is, and embracing whatever role they give me to be a part of this team and help us get some wins.
When you see Polk run that route for the touchdown, what goes, like, it looked, your eyes must have lit up when you saw them make it.
Yeah, we had a couple different sluggos in the game plan, some slant and go moves to the field. We talked about it the day before the game, the quarterbacks in Dinwiddie, and we talked about which ones we liked the most. I told him I really like this one here. We liked it in that area of the field. We expected we might get 0 or man coverage down there. Mackay's, you know, phenomenal. You know, he has the SEC reception record for a reason. You know, he's a tremendous talent that we're lucky to have. And as soon as I saw him go cover 0 on blitzing, we had max protection. You know, I knew as long as I delivered a good pass, we were going to have a great result.
How important was the offensive line for you to you know, it was a bit of a bounce back game from after what happened in Calgary there.
Oh, they're so great. You know, they opened up huge lanes for Kadeem. Kadeem fed off their energy. They fed off Kadeem's energy. They gave me time to throw. They did a great job of pushing guys vertically, allowed me to step up in the pocket and you know, get some good passing lanes. We had some injuries, and man, all credit to Giff. He's been sitting on this 6-game injured list and, you know, battling on and off the field, missing training camps for the past 2-3 seasons. And, you know, this is finally his time to get activated, first time I think all year. And he's stepping into, you know, play pretty much the whole second half of the game, and he did tremendous. And, you know, all credit to him for just being a true pro and coming to work every day.
The plan was to release the ball quickly. You did that today, and how important was that?
Yeah, it's kind of always my plan. You know, I'm not the world's fastest athlete, so you know, not many great things happen when I hold on the ball for a super long time. I'd rather the fast guys get the ball in their hands. So, you know, I had to top my drop. I try to get to my progressions fast and get the ball to whoever's open, whoever I see, and let them do something special.
Thank you.
Thanks, Nick.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much.